All right. Good evening. Welcome to the episode 5 of रोज 9 PM आज से बेहतर कल। तो सारी अच्छी बातें तो हो गई, पर आज कुछ सच बोलता हूं आपसे, कुछ एक्सपीरियंस और कुछ गूफ अप। आप में से कुछ लोगों को पता होगा, मैंने अभी आज का ना जो भी कंटेंट है वो कुछ भी प्लान नहीं है। बट हाँ, दिमाग में एक बात थी कि मैं कुछ लोगों को बताना चाहता हूँ और शायद उससे उनकी मदद हो। That I have written two books in the last 3 months. September 17th, I launched my first book. और वो बुक राइटिंग का मेरा सफर कैसा रहा, तो बहुत ही उबड़ खाबड़ रहा, बहुत ही अप्स एंड डाउन्स के साथ रहा। और मैंने सोचा कि बुक लिखूंगा और बहुत सारे लोग उसे खरीदेंगे, और बहुत सारे लोग सराहेंगे। एक्चुअली बहुत कुछ हुआ भी, बट बहुत सारी गलतियां की। सो आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर माई गूफअप्स एज एन ऑथर। तो बुक लिखने का मैंने शुरू किया था 2020 में, व्हेन देयर वाज लॉकडाउन, एंड आई थॉट दैट आई हैव सो मच टाइम एट हैंड, व्हाट टू डू, सो लेट मी राइट अ बुक। सो आई स्टार्टेड राइटिंग अ बुक। That book did not complete. 2020 I started writing my second book. That book did not complete. So 2023 I started writing my third book. That book did not complete. 2024 में, one of the days, when I was speaking to one of my friend, and she said that, Geet, this is what you must do, which is another story जो आपको किसी और लाइव में मिल जाएगी, मेरे इंस्टा पे मिल जाएगी। तो वो स्टोरी जो है वो मैंने उसमें शेयर की है कि पहली बुक कैसे लिखी है। बट द पॉइंट इज, विद इन 2.5 days आई कंप्लीटेड दैट बुक। दोपहर में लिखना शुरू किया और 2 दिन बाद सुबह मैंने उसे पब्लिश कर दिया। और मैं छोटे छोटे ना स्निपेट्स, आई यूज टू राइट अ लॉट ऑफ स्निपेट्स। कभी इधर लिख दिया, कभी उधर लिख दिया, कहीं ना कहीं मैं अपनी बुक के लिए आगे लिखता ही रहता था कंटेंट। तो तो जब मैंने ये वाली बुक कंप्लीट की, तो मैं 2 रातों से सोया नहीं था, बिकॉज आई वॉज वेरी एक्साइटेड अबाउट शेयरिंग वॉट इज इनसाइड मी out with the world. So I actually came up with a course, 21 days course, which I am starting on 28th of January. I said, ये कोर्स के लिए तो बहुत मेहनत लगेगी, इतना सारा पीपीटी बनाना पड़ेगा, इतना सारा कंटेंट बनाना पड़ेगा। तो एक काम करता हूँ, इसको बुक में लिख देता हूँ, थोड़ा शॉर्ट एंड कंसाइज। सो आई रोट दैट बुक, शॉर्ट एंड कंसाइज, एंड 2.5 days लगे। और 17 सितंबर मॉर्निंग 8:30 finally I submitted my book and I published it. And there was a self-publishing platform that I chose. And on Canva, I designed the book cover on my own. And when I on pasted that cover on that platform, बीच में ना एक लाइन आ रही थी। Now, I am not very good at graphic designing. I'm pretty okay, but that platform was new for me. So एक बीच में लाइन आ रही थी, वो लाइन मेरे से हटी ही नहीं। एंड मॉर्निंग में मैं इतना थक चुका था, आई सेड इसको बाद में देखेंगे, अभी सबमिट कर दो, मे बी दे विल कम बैक एंड दे विल से कि ये लाइन बीच में आएगी। तो ये बुक जो है प्रिंट हो गई, पब्लिश हो गई, लोगों ने खरीदना शुरू कर दिया, और ये लाइन मेरे से हटी नहीं। आई जस्ट कुड नॉट रिमूव द लाइन, and there was no one to help. So, something very phenomenal about self publishing is, if you make a mistake, there is no one to even support you to make, to repair any of your mistake. Not just that, I realized that the way I wrote the title, The Hare Never Lost, I cannot even change the title. On the cover, I can change, but where it is mentioned on Amazon, the hair never lost, वहां पे अगर कैपिटल और स्मॉल मिक्स हो गए हैं तो आई कैन नॉट इवन चेंज एंड आई एडमिट that I am not an expert. I wrote my book for the first ever time. I was too excited, so I just followed it, and I could not change the title also. So I went back to them and I said that I want to change the title, put everything in capital. They said, sorry, sir, we cannot do it. So I got the cover redesigned, The Hair Never Lost. I got it, all of it redesigned. And I wanted to people to have the readers to have a visual experience. So I put some images which I created using AI, and these are pretty beautiful images, right? So these images which I got created to be put into my book, and there are a lot of them. Uh, you know, there are loads of them, and they depict the story, how all of it happened, and uh, and this book is colored pages. So कौन लिखता है यार बुक्स कलर्ड पेजेस वाली बट आई रोट बुक which is in color and because this is color pages that means printing cost would be high, so I had to choose the super premium quality of paper. And one thing for sure, the book quality is amazing, the cover is amazing, especially the hardback, and the paper quality is simply amazing, the print quality is amazing, but that costed me. It has 21 images. The book has 164 pages, 21 images, which are colored, because of which I had to bear the cost of colored pages for all 164 pages. Just because 21 pages are colored, all the pages I had to pay for the production cost of color pages. So you cannot have 21 pages. You have to have either entire book black and white or the entire book needs to be colored. I mean, even if you add few color pages, the entire book will be colored. So I had the color pages. Now the color pages push up the cost. So then when I submitted it on that platform, I got to know that I cannot keep the price of my book less than 975 rupees. Whereas I wanted to send this book to as many people, even if I don't make much money, I wanted to sell it for less than 300 rupees or maybe 400 maximum. But the cost of the book, the hardcover is 1020 rupees. So the printing cost, production cost is more than 50% because it is color pages, because it is hardcover. So I said, okay, that's all right. You know, those who trust me, who follow me, they will buy the book anyway. And people actually bought. They showed so much love that Geet, you have written your first book. I'm ordering it right away. And they ordered it. And I did not even pay attention to the royalty. As per what I understood, royalty is 100%. That means, other than the production cost, the entire cost, other than the royalty from the MRP, I will be getting. And I was very happy about it. I don't even get 70 rupees from this hardcover. 70 rupees is what I get. So that was very disappointing. But then I said, no problem. जो दिल की बात थी, वो लोगों तक तो पहुंच गई. And this book is going to contribute because this is a book which is a guide to prosperity. So prosperity का मतलब सबसे पहले आता है fulfillment. Where do you get your fulfillment? So my fulfillment was when people come to me and they say, Geet, I read your book and it was amazing. It was such an exhilarating experience. And I was able to reach in a world where I felt, you know, everything is all right. All is well in my world. I am safe and I am well taken care of. And that experience, which people shared with me, is immense, is very, very valuable, even if I get barely 70 rupees after selling this book. After selling some 150 plus books in all the formats, Kindle, hardcover, paperback, I'm yet to recover the cost of the cover design which I paid for. That is the journey of a self publishing author. And this is not a complaint. This is because I would like to share my journey with all of you so that you can create something from my mistakes. You don't do the same mistake. So I would be more than willing to help you. So this is out. This is a message for all the bookworms and fellow masochists. Sorry, I mean authors. We are diving into the wild world of self publishing, where the only thing thicker than your novel is the plot of trying to understand publishing guidelines. So, how usually traditional publishing works, you write a manuscript or you write some part of your book, and then you connect with a traditional publisher who are very professionals. So, you write to them, and then there is a 6 month time. Most publishers take up to 6 month time to revert back to you that how good is your manuscript, and if they like your manuscript, they will come back to you. They will do the typesetting, they will do everything for you, they will market it for you, they might even pay you advance royalty check, which is simply amazing. But then you need to have patience, because a lot of people would like to express themselves through their books, and they would write and they would send their manuscript in many different formats without even adhering to the publisher's guidelines. This is how I want in PDF, I want in Word format, I want in proper typesetting, I want a book cover design or do not want a book cover design, a synopsis, a letter. All this need to be sent to the publisher as per their guidelines, and they probably, I think some of them may be getting as many as 50 to 100 or maybe even more number of books submitted every day. That means the supply is more than the demand. So the traditional publisher takes about 6 months to revert back to you whether your book is good enough for them to publish. And once they finalize your book, they will support you. Right from alpha to zeta, alpha to omega, they will support you. I was not one of those lucky authors so far. As of now, I have 8 more book ideas, and out of them, 3 books are almost complete. And I'm waiting for a traditional publisher to revert to the 3 of my books which I've submitted with them. And they may take their time. And once if they like my writing style, if they like the context of my book, I think I may get lucky. But until then, those of you who are writing your book, who have completed some part of your book, 50% of it, I would ask you to go and find the apt publisher, traditional publisher, and write to them with synopsis and sample of first 3 chapters or any 3 chapters based on their guidelines. Do a proper typesetting. It is very important that you invest in typesetting and send it to them. And if they approve of it, then I mean you're done. You have become an author. So hats off to all those authors who took years in writing their book, months and years in writing their book, and their writing was so good that the traditional publishers did not take any time to approve of their book. But then if you're a self-publishing author, one of the things that uh, you know you would be swamped with is formatting nightmares. Occasionally you would be spending 3 hours choosing the right font for your title page. And then comes the Bermuda Triangle of self-publishing, formatting for ebook, print book. If you're feeling particularly adventurous, interpretive dance, who knew that a missing indent could send your text spiraling into the void? And that images could perform disappearing act of some magician's tribute. So selecting a publishing platform is like dating. You have to date a few many, get to know them, and then you swipe through options like KDP, Ingram Spark, Draft to Dear. मुझे तो पता भी नहीं था कि एप्पल बुक्स के लिए मेरे को कुछ और करना पड़ेगा या गूगल प्ले पे बुक्स डालने के लिए कुछ और करना पड़ेगा. एंड देन I thought more and more people read my book, so I chose KDP Select. And when I chose KDP Select, I cannot publish with any other ebook platform for 3 months. While that was very good because a lot of people get to read before they decide to buy the paperback and hardcover book before they because they get to read. But there is a lock-in period of 3 months. So if you have submitted your book for KDP Select, people who have Kindle Unlimited subscription, they can read your books for free. You will get paid something like for 100 pages, you will get paid about 8 rupees. Yeah. So if your book is 100 pages, you will get paid 8 rupees roughly, 8 or 9 rupees, it doesn't matter. And it changes. It changes from time to time. So you have to really be sure whether you would like to put your book through KDP Select. I think it's a great idea. But if you have good followership, you may not choose KDP Select and go for Ingram Spark, Draft to Digital, right? And and it needs to be properly typesetted and the cover format needs to be right. Otherwise, their system will throw an error, right? You commit, you spend money, and just when you think you are making progress, you find out that you know there is a hidden fee and some mysterious distribution channels which you don't understand. So there is a lot of effort that needs to be put in into marketing your book. And just when you think you are done, you realize you have entered into the maze of marketing, where phrases like target audience, SEO haunt your dreams. And then there is something on Amazon called as A plus content, which is very important for your book to sell. And then there is bestseller campaign. And you learn that social media is a double-edged sword, where one side is crafting the perfect bookstagram post and the other is accidentally tweeting spoilers to your followers. And then comes the sales and reviews. It's like you want to create a movie of your own, and उस मूवी के प्रोड्यूसर आप हो, डायरेक्टर आप हो, एक्टर और एक्ट्रेस भी आप हो, कॉमेडियन भी आप ही हो, and sometimes audience bhi aap ho, because sometimes you are also supposed to do giveaways, give books to reviewers, because that is when some genuine reviews will come to you, right? You would like to take feedback. There is something called as ARC. So you submit your ARC to reviewers who can give you feedback. Based on that, you can correct your book, you can make changes in your book based on their feedback, because these guys are expert, they have read so many books. So you must submit a ARC copy to some genuine reviewers. So let's not forget the roller coaster of watching sales. One day you are on top of the world. So मेरी बुक 3 कैटेगरीज में लिस्ट की थी. सबसे पहले तो गलतियां ये हुई कि मेरे को कैटेगरीज ही नहीं समझ में आई. So I put them in some random category and I had not slept for 2.5 days. So my mind was not working. I chose all the wrong categories, confusing everything. And later I had to change it. Then it took another 15-20 days. And then I got in touch with all my followers, all the people who support me, who are looking after me, who are like my guardian angels, who bought the book and got my book to bestseller. And yes, guardian angels se yada, some amazing people showed up. Some bookstagrammers showed up and they said, I understand your challenge. You are the first time author, and I would like to do a review for your book for free. And then some people came up and they said, don't worry, I won't charge you. What help do you require? And they set up a 1 hour call with me and they gave me all advice that I ever wanted wherever I was, struggling. And then this guy from Bangladesh who came and who supported me for doing A plus content at extremely rock bottom prices. I'm so thankful for him. He got my book too in Grams Park, Craft to Digital. He told me about Google Play. And he told me lots of things which, now I would be able to use. And एक बात पक्की है, आज से बेहतर कल होगा. Tomorrow is going to be better than today because of the learnings, because of the Goofups I made, which is life changing. Some of the reviews I got, that people said that this book is what I have never owned something as good quality or as good content as that. Oh, by the way, abhi yaad aaya, uh, I sent this book to a book fair, and a lot of you supported in buying that book from that book fair or supporting it. तो मैंने इसके it became a bestseller when this book was sent to a book fair, and I thought, now how do I tell people that this book had been bestseller? So I got some stickers printed, and I got these stickers printed, and I made another goof up. If you see closely, do you see a strip here? I got the transparent stickers made, and they were pasted here, and they are not even visible. And it would have looked very bad if I had pasted it here. It would have looked very bad, but at least it would have gotten me more sales. People would have noticed that why this bestseller is pasted here. They would have at least looked at it. If you see this sticker shining yellow color, right? So that's another mistake that I made. So conclusion, my fellow scribes, that's the honest, hilarious truth about self-publishing. If you think writing a book is going to make you lots of money, think again. Do not write your first book or second book because you will make money. It's an expression. What is inside of you, you would like to take it out to more and more people. And it's your expression. You would like to contribute. Do it for contribution. My other 3 books that are coming, they are going to be big contribution. I just hope to find a traditional publisher, a renowned name, who can take my books. I have a book which is a series with a workbook and with stories about people and how they change their life with the content in the book. So it's a journey of passion. It's a journey of persistence and little bit of insanity. थोड़ा आपका screw ढीला होना बहुत जरूरी है. So, but remember, every typo, every late night formatting frenzy, and every marketing mishap is a step toward your dream of making your voice heard. You have a song inside you. Let the world hear it. Isn't that dream worth with all the comedy and chaos? So if you are stopping yourself from writing your book, please make a mistake. It's perfectly all right to make a mistake. There is so much inside you. Let it all come out in your book. uh, and money is, just forget about money. uh, it takes one in maybe several thousands who will make money from writing books. uh, I would say, even if you make royalties, आपकी रॉयल्टी आपको 3 से 5 महीने में पे होती है. So I did come across some self-publishing platform who pay royalty within 1 month, and I was surprised. I said, why did I choose this self-publisher where the payment is going to be after 3 months, and then every month you have to follow up with them that my royalty is not credited to my wallet balance. That's not done. Actually, that's a little bit too disappointing. It's like the dream that you dreamed of. You have to know who your partner is. So finding the right self-publishing platform is critical, is important, and it makes all the difference. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. And remember, keep writing, keep laughing, keep making mistakes, because mistakes, they are not a fall, they're only a slip. Be resilient, get up, and keep believing in your story, and write it and take it to as many people as possible. Thank you very much. It was lovely talking to you on 9 p.m. रोज. आज से बेहतर कल. कल फिर एक नई स्टोरी के साथ आता हूँ. हस्ता ला विस्ता. खुश रहो.